If you want to get the look that I'm wearing, then keep on watching. I had a bit of a play with the Nubian palette by JUVIA'S Place. Also, my eyebrows are a bit mental. My skin looks a little bit powdery, or it did at the start, what you're about to see, etc. And yeah, I used a few products this morning that I wasn't that keen on. I haven't discussed them because I already started with my base on, but just be aware. I am aware that it looks a bit makeup-y. Also, like this is like, oh my god, I hate myself. This is more of a makeup-y look. Other things you may be noticing. My hair is a bit darker. It is not as dark as it's showing up in the camera, and it's annoying me because it's making my hair look black and it is not. I just redid the colour that I always use. It will settle in, it will take a couple of days. This normally happens. It really takes, and then within about 4 days it kind of settles out to a nice chocolatey colour. So this is the initial colour. It's also not as dark as it's looking. My hair looks black in the viewfinder. Apologies. Anyway, this is my first experience with the Nubian palette. It's my first experience with JUVIA'S Place eyeshadows. I have to say I was quite impressed with them. They are beautiful shadows. They are really pigmented. They have a really nice formula. I have to say I still prefer the Jeffree Star formula for the matte shadows. I just do. That's my personal preference. But they are really nice, and they did have a sale on, hence I bought a few of the palettes directly from them. I had no problems with shipping or customer services or anything like that. There was... Did I have a charge? I don't think I had a charge either. So yeah, my experience as a paying customer was brilliant. I picked up a couple of bits like the foundation, some concealers and stuff as well. So if you want to see other reviews or like a model tries with like almost a full face, then let me know. But yeah, this is a really kind of simple, easy, neutral palette. That if you don't have a neutral palette that's travel friendly, lightweight, and has all of these colours, I mean, you can create some really nice deep looks, you can create some really nice kind of wearable everyday kind of more bronzy looks like I've got on today, then this might be a really good one to consider. I believe they do a mini one as well with like 6 smaller shadows, kind of similar to like the Petit Pro from the VELA.YUE shadows. But yeah, really good experience with them. If you want to get the look that I've got on right now, then keep on watching. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is go into this colour and pop that through the crease, and then I'm going to deepen it up a little bit with some of this. If you are noticing that my skin looks quite powdery and that my eyebrows are insane, I've tried out a few new products today and I'm not so happy with them. But this is the whole point. I like to test makeup, I like to buy new things, I like to go back to old things and try them out again, you know. But I have to say, I'm not really liking the powder that I've got on today. I'm not going to tell you what it is because I actually think it's user error. And I have used it in other videos and it's nice. But yeah. Also, eyebrows a bit mental today. I used a new brush and a pomade and I just feel like they're really big and dark. I'm going to take a slightly smaller brush and I'm going to use that kind of slightly darker shade, and I'm just going to pop that on the underneath of the eye. These are all quite warm shades in this palette, so if you're not particularly keen on the warmer shades, then this is probably not for you. This is the first time I've actually kind of played with these shadows properly. I've used the JUVIA'S Place blushes lately, because I did get a couple of the blush palettes which are kind of aimed, I would say, for a more dark complexion. However, if you use a light hand, the colours are actually suitable for my kind of skin tone as well. What I'm going to do then is actually cut the crease a little bit. I'm using the Colourpop No Filter Concealer. This is one of my all-time favourite concealers, by the way. It's fantastic. I'm just using one of my VELA.YUE brushes. This is like a flat, stiff brush. I'm not cutting above the crease. I'm actually going to cut on the crease, you see, like this area. Then what I'm going to do is go in with this shade here. You can use your finger actually if you think that's going to be easier for you. Then I'm going to go in with this dark coppery shade. And we're just going to deepen up that outer edge. So I like to place, you are going to get fallout with this. I like to place on the outer corner. You see I'm just pressing it in. Don't worry about this, this is going to disappear afterwards. And then go back and forth. Because this is a shimmery colour, you are just going to get a little bit more fallout. You could use a matte colour if you want. I'm going to take this underneath the eye as well. Concentrating kind of in the outer corner and joining that up. Okay. And then I like to go in with a blending brush that I've just kind of wiped off a little bit. And just smooth out these edges. Kind of following the line of the kind of tail of the brow. You can go back in with a little bit of that deeper shade if you feel like you need to. Just blend, blend, blend. That same brush that I used earlier for that lighter colour, I'm going to go in with this one now. Just going to pop a little bit of that under the brow bone. That's it for the eyeshadow portion. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my 24/7 liner in the colour Whiskey by Urban Decay, and I'm just going to go in really close to the lash line. If you can't afford the Urban Decay ones, what I would actually suggest is the Rimmel ones are really good. Then I'm going to go in with my Kevyn Aucoin eyelash curlers and give these a good curl. And then what I've done is I've used the Kush mascara by Milk on the top lashes, because I don't really like to wear fake lashes. And on the bottom lashes, much like I've done with a couple of other recent videos, is I've gone in with the Mega Slim Skinny Mascara from Wet n Wild. This kind of gives you a potentially clumpy, if you're not careful, but like sometimes I quite like that if I've got a heavier eye look. Like a really full kind of voluminous lash anyway. So if you've got like quite okay lashes like I do and yours are kind of dark, this is a really good kind of dark black mascara. As I said, it's a little bit wet formula wise, but definitely as I've had this open for like a week and a bit, it's dried out a little bit and the formula is kind of getting easier to work with. I'm going to go in with the Mega Slim Skinny Mascara by Wet n Wild. This one I really like for my top lashes. It's a fibre mascara as well, but if you really struggle or you've got quite short stubby lashes that you find a lot of brushes are too big to kind of really get into the root, not only is this a fibre one, so it's really good for kind of elongating and adding some volume, etc., but it's really good for kind of getting on your bottom ones and really getting into the roots. You can even kind of take what's on the tips and kind of wipe some of those fibres onto the edges like I'm doing here. So if you struggle with length, you can kind of elongate the lashes a little bit by adding some of this just to the tips. The next thing I'm going to do is go in with my Pure Cosmetics Cameo Contour. I'm going to sneeze. Oh no. I've just done my mascara. Please don't go everywhere. It's gone everywhere? No. Okay, we're good. We're good! Okay, I'm going to go in with this. Whoa, it looks orange. Don't be frightened, it's fine. That was more for my benefit than yours. Whee! Whoop, whoop. Get rid of that double chin, yo! I'm going to use a brush like this. This is the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. And I'm just going to blend this. Blendy, blendy, blendy. Yeah, really not a fan of how my foundation, etc. has gone today. It looks like makeup. I mean, obviously, it looks like makeup because I've got a load of eye makeup on, but you guys know that even when I've got a full face, I like more of a skin-like finish, and what I have used today is not giving me what I want, so not very impressed. If you've got super oily skin, then maybe this might be okay. I also went in with the Ordinary Primer today. It is called the High Spreadability Fluid Primer. So it says Spreadability Enhancing Lightweight Surface Smoother and Primer. I don't know whether this has just made everything like silicone-y and that's what I'm seeing that I don't like, or kind of what is going on really, but it's made this, I feel like something's not sitting right and it's looking a little bit powdery. So I'm not very happy. Next I'm going to go in with my favourite bronzer. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and this is one of my absolute favourite brushes for applying it. It's the Nude by Nature. They really don't get enough love. It's vegan and cruelty free. Their brushes are beautiful. If you're in the UK, they are stocked in Debenhams. They also have their own website. I believe it's an Aussie brand. I just think that their brushes are beautiful. I really like their highlighters as well. I've got a really beautiful bronzer and one of my favourite ever blushes. It's in the colour Desert Road. It's their cashmere blushes. Are incredible. They're just, it's insane and I'm in love. I always put a little bit on the nose because you would catch the sun there. So I really want to be very bronzed today. Don't judge me. I always feel like putting sort of thin layers of product, so it looks like I'm adding loads and loads and loads. I'm not picking up much on the brush as I go in. Thin layers. Thin layers, people, that is the key. That is the key. Something that I discovered the other day is the Rosy for Autograph. This is Marks and Spencer's highlighter. It's a rose gold colour. That's way too much. Oopsie, my bad. I'm going to take that on the Real Techniques sponge. Yep, that was way too much. I'm hoping some of this sponge will like soak up a little bit. Pop this. Oh, I keep saying I don't understand the nose thing, but everyone seems to do it, so I am a sheep, therefore. I was not a fan of my skin today, but a little bit of glow. I think I overdid it on the nose highlight, even though like that's a thing. Oh well. Sitting here wondering why I look dead. Concealer lips. I'm going to go in with my lip balm. This is the Milk Kush lip balm. It's really nice. It tastes sweet. It's weird. It's not, I mean, don't eat it, obviously. but it like has a taste. Anyway, don't eat it. I mean, I'm just telling you, like if you accidentally ingest it or lick your lips, it like has a sweet taste. Don't recommend eating it. It doesn't say it's edible. Don't do that. Now I'm going to go in with the Colourpop Villians collection lipstick. This is in the colour Hades. I didn't realise until I kind of compared the two. It looks really similar to the Anastasia Hollywood matte lipstick. The Anastasia one is ever so slightly more peachy and a little bit more vibrant. This one is ever so slightly more nude rather than peach. But if you can't afford the Anastasia one, then this is a really, oh my god, such a good dupe on the lips. I'm a genius. And also I find that the Colourpop formula is a little bit more comfortable because it's matte. It's not matte. The Anastasia one, I love the colour, but it's just a little bit makes your lips look crusty, like potentially if you're not having a good lip day. I'm going to take the Jeffree Star lip gloss in the colour I'm the Boss and pop a little bit of that on over the top. I've been really liking this lately, this lip gloss. Personally, I feel like they are beautiful lip glosses. There's a nice range of colours, but at the end of the day it's a lip gloss and it was 18 quid, and although I love it and I probably will repurchase it, would I be looking at getting other colours? Probably not. Is it really nice? Yes. Is it a good lip gloss? Yes. If you want to spend $80 on it. Do I think they're brilliant? Yeah, they smell nice, they're comfortable, they're not super sticky, they stay on, they have a nice pigment to them. However, it's a lip gloss. Why do you want to pay that much for a lip gloss? You see? This is what I mean when I say nude by nature. So you can see there's one colour in here that I use all the time. It's this. And this is technically their highlighting palette. But it's the highlighting palette. It literally doesn't even tell me the colour again. And I'm going to take that colour that I'm obsessed with, this kind of reddy colour. And I'm going to use it as a blush. Because we need more shimmer in our lives, clearly. Okay, now I'm going to let my hair down because I just coloured it actually. It felt very dark, and then I fake tanned last night and I got my mum to give it a trim and stuff. Oh god, now it looks black. Okay, waiting for my camera to adjust. Hello. Hello. So that, my lovelies, is the finished look. This is really nice. I feel like this makeup's actually settled onto my skin now. It's looking a little bit better. My eyebrows look a bit crazy. My hair still looks black for some reason. I don't know why. And yeah, I'm really liking this look. It's really nice, actually. If I do say so myself. Well done me. Yeah, these shadows are really nice. It's a really good kind of everyday palette. If you don't have a really good neutral palette, then this might be one to consider. Also, if you are a working makeup artist, this would be a really lovely one for your kit because you have got some really nice dark shades. And some, you know, this is kind of good for like your standard e-commerce, beautiful, you know, bronzed goddessy, standard defined eye, regular job type stuff would be quite a handy kind of like basic kit thing. As far as doing the cut crease, like, I feel like a cut crease actually within the line of my crease and not above, you know, like the half cut crease rather than the full kind of, you know, the wavy line thing that everyone keeps doing, actually just kind of brightens the inner eye. So actually it's a really nice technique to use, and I think I may well be doing that more often. But yeah, I really enjoyed doing this look for you. Let me zoom you out again. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed filming it for you. If you would like a health and fitness update as well, then do let me know. I have, so far, I've increased my squat by about 15 kilos since I started. And I have not been great with the gym lately because I was ill, but definitely seen strength improvements, and I'm still using my creatine. I've also lost just over £5 since the 20th. It is now the 3rd of July, so I knew that that was probably going to be a side effect of me just making sure that my nutrition was on point in order to like gain strength in the gym. As I said before, like that was not really something that I was necessarily aiming for. But if you would like a little bit of a health and fitness update and how I'm getting on with the routine, Natasha Ocean's build program, etc, then let me know. And I also wanted to do some more of the kind of some more on Revolution. I also want to do a model tries Revolution with a full face so you guys can see some of my favorite products. That will be more of a kind of mini review type model tries because I use a lot of those products in my day-to-day makeup. But if you want to see any of those, then leave me a comment down below and let me know. Please do go and follow me on Instagram as well. I also wanted to let you know that my boyfriend has a coffee shop. I hand packaged these coffee gift boxes lovingly. It took us hours, and he just really wants to kind of get rid now. I don't think it's something that he's going to continue with, which is a shame, but I actually drink the coffee myself. It's kind of all ethically sourced, single origin ground coffee, so you kind of use it in like a cafetiere or something. You know, it's not the instant, it's the good stuff. So if you are interested in coffee, or you know someone who drinks nice coffee and likes coffee, then there's a link down below to the website. If you do purchase anything, then please do DM me on Instagram and send me a picture or something and let me know, and I'll give you a shout out. And yeah, I hope you enjoy whatever you're doing today, and I will see you in the next one. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you very soon. Okay, bye. I got iced coffee. What is that in it? What the fuck? Is that just because it's soy milk, maybe? It doesn't taste off. Why does my hair look black? I am still snotty. Why does my hair look black? I don't understand. I feel like I'm having a personal summer. Too young for the menopause.